Hello and welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream. It's been a couple of days since my last stream. I was actually meant to do a non-Marvel Champions, my first non-Marvel Champion stream a couple of days ago, but I just could not get the lighting to work. I was going to do I mentioned in one of my previous streams that I was going to do a Star Wars Unlimited Twilight of the Republic booster box unpacking or revealing or whatever they call it, opening packs of Star Wars Unlimited, and I just couldn't get the lighting. It was bad. Like, they had the rig, and the lighting was so bad that you basically just couldn't see the cards, and so it was like, well, there's no point doing this. I mean, if you can't see the cards, what's the point, right? So I just said bugger it and just opened them all like off stream. I didn't get a like the one per case one, but I did get a fancy Ahsoka unit card, which was pretty cool. I was pretty pleased about that. Ahsoka's awesome, so that was pretty cool. So I'm thinking I'll do like an Anakin deck and have like Ahsoka run around, kicking butt. So anyway, but I took advantage of the Amazon Black Friday sale and bought a whole bunch of clamps and stuff, like attachments. Hopefully I can get this lighting happening. We'll see how we go. But anyway, it's the weekend here. I've had some it's been some very interesting weather. Yesterday, which was just ridiculously hot, like desert winds blowing in your face type hot. And now today is like tropical, humid rain, sweat. So I'm playing without a fan or aircon. My aircon died. I had a fan on, and I've turned it off for the stream. Otherwise, the noise is just too ridiculous. And yeah, it's not pleasant. This is why I don't have a camera. But anyway, I wanted to do a stream. As part of that weekend, because I spent it inside, with the aircon, obviously, I checked out Reddit, and the Marvel Champions community on Reddit has its own homebrew, custom content type section, which I thought was pretty cool. Why is OBS's power usage so ridiculously high right now? It's very strange. Twitch is not showing me an image, despite the fact that it says that I'm online. So I'm just going to assume that everything's okay and just keep playing. So I was on the homebrew on the Reddit, and I come across this fascinating idea of one of the users on there had an idea of turning minions into villains. So a scenario idea where there is no villain per se. It's just you randomly get a minion out of your deck who then becomes the villain. Which I thought was an interesting idea and something that I've thought about previously, but just never really thought about how to make it work. So I've sort of run with it a bit. This is not the right version of this card. Let me just quickly fix that up. Let's very quickly fix that. Don't know why I have the old version of that card. Let's just fix that up. 1 second. And boom, there we go. Anyway, so like I said, so this user, and I sort of grabbed the username was Eric Enho NHO. Eric No 98. Eric NHO 98. And sort of I sort of went with it from there. Now I actually don't really like how they sort of implemented it. I thought it was a little clunky, so I sort of play with it a bit, and the idea sort of ran away from me. Turned into like this bigger than I thought it was going to be, because originally all they really had was the main scheme and this card here that I'll show you in a second, and I sort of went with it from there and sort of tightened it up and made it a little bit more modern. So I'm pretty excited about it. So I want to see how it goes. So full credit for the inspiration goes to Eric NHO98. The implementation is mine, but the inspiration is from him, so, or her, or whatever the case may be. So I do want to definitely throw that out there. Kaj is on. Kaj is like, great idea. That's how the vault looked initially. Only minions, but it didn't work for me. Well, there you go. How you doing, Kaj? Hope you're doing well. So here we go. I'm going to run through it. We'll see how we do it. I'll just grab my Voltron deck. Sort of run through it really quick. Probably should have this a little bit better set up. There we go, ready to rock. So, we'll go through it. I hope you like it. I haven't even play tested it. Not even a play test. It's straight up, just bang, straight into it. This is the first time I've actually played it. So if it doesn't work, there you go. That's why it doesn't work. Haven't play tested it at all. Kaj says, I'm in London. Well, there you go. Wow, that's very exciting. Kaj doesn't actually live in London, so they're on work or holiday. Very exciting. I myself have never been to London, so that's very cool. Anyway, so the scenario is called Power Vacuum. I can't remember what Eric originally called his, but cut off one head. A power struggle has erupted at Hydra. Members are fighting for the recently vacant leadership position, and the organisation is in chaos. Take out the new contenders before they stabilise their power base. Contents: power vacuum and standard modular sets. 4 modular sets of your choice. Now, what I've done is I've completely randomized it, which is the Eric idea. You just basically randomly choose 4 modular sets. Well, his was that you choose them, but mine I've just randomized it. So I got my trusty randomizer and I've got my 4 sets in here. There was only one of them that I didn't like, so I swapped it out because I got the Infinity Gauntlet, and it just doesn't work thematically. So, no, it wasn't Infinity Gauntlet. It was Goblin Gear, I think it was. Yeah, Goblin Gimmicks or something like that. I was just hoping not to get Infinity Gauntlet, but I got like 4 modulars. One of them happens to be a Hydra arm, which I thought was quite thematic, so that was cool. But the other 3 are not. They're just random modulars. One of them's actually Bomb Scare from the Rhino scenario, which is hilarious. Yeah, I've chucked them in there and just I've added Power Vacuum and standard modular sets. The Power Vacuum only has 12 cards in total. So the scheme, this double-sided attachment thing, and then another 9 cards that are in there. So combined into one thing, you got 40 cards there. Setup. Search the encounter deck for a minion. Put it into play and attach the wannabe leader attachment to it. Now I did actually change that to seek a minion. So discard cards until you got a minion. So I'm going to put it that I'm going to play it that way. I don't want it to be search the encounter deck because you're just going to find some low level person. I want it to be seek. So let's do that. So shuffle and then let's seek until we get a minion. Oh, how thematic. Jeez. It's I was hoping to not be him, but anyway. See how it goes. So this is one of the power vacuum guys. Actually, I'm going to see what I would get. I will use him because he's the one that I got. But what would it be? I want to see. Yeah, so it would be Hydra Soldier, right? So I think that would be even more thematic. Jeez. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say he's the stage 2 guy, and this is the stage 1 guy. So Hydra Soldier becomes Steven Rogers, just for a bit of theme. I'll put these back. So we'll keep these ones out. Keep these ones in there. Yeah, I'm going to need to change that to Seek. So anyway, guys, so we got a lowly Hydra Soldier here. He's the wannabe leader. Wannabe. There's Spice Girls there. If you want to be my... Yeah, anyway. So that's attached to him. He said his point dial to its printed value multiplied by 3 per person. So for one player, it's multiplied by 3. If it's 4 players, it would be multiplied by 12. Right? So 4 by 3 is 4, 8, 12. This minion is now the villain. So here's the wannabe leader attachment. He gets +1 scheme because he's scheming to become the leader. So he's a 2/2. He has Gar, which is pointless because he's the villain. He does have a win defeated effect, which is pretty cool. Permanent setup. Attached to the chosen minion, the attached minion loses the minion type and gains the villain type. Force response. After the villain is defeated, discard card from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Place it aside and flips this card. Seems that's what it should say on there as well. So I'll have to go fix that. Alright. So we go up to 10 per person, cut off 1 head, 1B. Each non-elite minion gains patrol. Each minion and the villain gain the Hydra trait. So he already has the Hydra trait, which is good. Each minion that comes out automatically gets the Hydra trait as well. When revealed, each player discards cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded and puts that minion into play and engage with them. Okay, so let's do it. Cool. So we got a Hydra Soldier. So we got a lowly little Hydra Soldier here trying to become the new leader. And he's got a little Hydra Soldier friend who's helping him out. It starts on 1. Alright, let's do it. Oh man, it's warm. It is very, very warm. I'm finding it hard to breathe. It's very humid. Alright, let's do it. Shuffled 6 cards. What do we got? What do we got? I don't need first aid right now, but I'll use it to get Ronan out. Actually, I'm just going to keep this hand. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so Peter's resource and energy is going to give me Ronan. First aid is going to give me sidearm, and call for backup is going to give me web tracer on this guy. So that's pretty good. Pretty good start. I'm going to flip to Peter. Actually, Am I going to flip to Peter? Do I even really need to? Yeah. Actually, I'll flip to Spidey. Actually, you know what? I don't need to put a web tracer on him. There's only one threat. It seems to be a bit of a waste. I'm going to use web space tracer to put call for backup into play. So I'll do it the other way around. Instead of call for backup paying for web tracer will pay for call backup. And then Ronan will just kill this guy. Deal the player and engage card. 2, 3, 4 he hits for, so that guy's instantly dead, and Spidey will thwart this one off. Go. Ready. And 5 cards. Go. Threat. He doesn't have any triggering type stuff. He's just a normal dude. So he attacks. Because he attacks, I get a free card. It's not backflip, so I will defend. Stacking for 2. This one is 3. My defense works. Got discount down, flipped face down. The villain attacks you. I'll take it. Hits me for 2. Got this one. Oh, should have gotten a free card. Alright, so we got this one. This is a side scheme. Hydra Elite. Comes in with 3 and then Hinder 1. Each Hydra minion gains Quick Strike and the Elite trait. Oh, each non-elite minion gains Patrol. He had Patrol. So I couldn't have gotten rid of that thing before. So I'll just say he hit him instead. So yeah, so now I've got a Hazalaka, which sucks. And then that's it. So what do we got? Let's use webbed up to inspire him. No, you know what? Let's do this instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Web up this guy. No. What am I doing? Let's not do that. Let's flip to Peter. His resource will give him inspired. And then make the call, an enhanced web sense will give me ingenuity. No. Yes, let's keep it like that. No. What am I doing? I'm all over the place. could have kept this because this is my hand. Let's do that again. This is my hand. I'm going to flip to Peter. He's resource and make the call. Will give me ingenuity. Ingenuity will put inspired on him. There you go. There's my hand. Okay. And then he'll attack for 2. No. 1, 2, 3. He'll thwart for 3. And take care of call for backup, which will give me Maria. No, will give me Yondu. He thought it for 3. I get Yondu for free. Give him the honorary Avenger. Thwart for 2. Ready. I'll keep that just in case. Get 4 cards. Okay. I should have shuffled my deck. Because I just searched it for Yondu, but I didn't peek. I didn't look. Not that smart of a player. Oh, I should make that hazard sign, that habit symbol, bigger. Alright. Boom. He schemes for 1, 2, 3. Chuck this over here. Get an encounter card, and it is Hydra Mask. Now I got another scheme. It's pretty interesting. So he's a scheming man. He's kind of scheme his way into the leadership position. Touch villain gains +1 per person hit point. And retaliate 1. My turn. Well, the Peter resource will put inspired onto Yondu, and power of leadership will give him. Nope, I'll keep that. And the ingenuity will give him power gloves. So I've used those 2, so I might as well flip now. Back to Peter. Oh, I should have had another hazard icon. Should have had another encounter card. Oh man. He is just rolling in attachments. He's got piercing, and when he attacks you, discard a card of random from your hand. He's just rolling in stuff. Energy fist. Mental fist. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I will mental and fist. Get rid of the sword. Because I can't have him having that crap. Yondu will hit him for 1, 2. which ignores retaliate, and then another one which also doesn't trigger retaliate. And then Ronan will thwart for 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm just going to punch him. Yes, no, I'm going to thwart. So that takes him out. And then Peter's going to punch for 2. Oh no, because he'll retaliate. I'll thwart for 1. I don't have enough for my swinging web kick, so I'm going to save it. Ready. Get 3 cards. Okay, it says Maria, so that's what it's going to come out with you. Okay, 1. He goes to attack, but he can't because he's webbed up. Becomes stunned. And then I get 2 encounter cards. First one is Mr. Fear. So he now has the Hydra trait and Patrol. As an additional cost for the engaged player to ready hero or ally they control, that player must spend a mental resource. It's unfortunate. Jeez. On another ally. Oh, minion. The Corruptor. Criminal Crossfire's crew. When revealed, exhaust each ally you control. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each ally exhausted this way. That's unfortunate. That is a real bummer. Alright. Which means Yondu now can't do anything. That is a really bad combo to have, isn't it? You exhaust him, but now to ready him I have to spend a mental resource. Come on, man. Well, that means I'm going to skip my Maria. So Genius. And Ingenuity is going to give me Miles. And Miles is going to kill this guy. No, actually, he's already done his problem. Miles will do 4 on him, and Peter will take him out. This guy's the problem. He has to die. Web Shooter and Swinging Web Kick will give me Maria. Gives me Black Cat. And she'll thwart for 2. I really gotta get rid of this. Okay, ready. Get 4 cards. I don't really need the backflip right now, but that's alright. Always happy to have it. Alright, so he should have a consequential. He should have a consequential. She should have a consequential, sorry. Oh, so... Oh, the readying thing. I killed that readying crap. 1. He goes to attack me, but he can't because he's stunned. I then get a... Oh, he attacks me. He's going to attack for 2. I'll defend. Get an encounter card. Hunt down the traitors. When revealed, The villain attacks you even if you're not ego. If you're in alter ego, do not give the boost card for activation. Okay, so he attacks. I got a free card. I've already got a backflip, so I'm just going to backflip it. Hits me for 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't care. Backflipped it. It's my turn. Alright. Alright, baby. It's my turn. So Yondu will do 2. Oz will do the other 2 and kill him. Oh, no. Wait. Before he dies, I'm going to Ingenuity and put Spider Trace on him and then kill him. So he does 3. 1, 2, 3. See you later. Alright. And then because Yondu attacked, after attach ally attacks or thwarts, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Do a damage. You don't have to exhaust. You don't have to exhaust it, but I do. Because he exhausted, so that exhausts too. You don't have to exhaust it, but I always do. So Maria will thwart for 2 and die. I'll then May and Black Cat will make the call Maria back into play. Gives me a card. See it up. Maria will then thwart for 2. Oh no, she'll hold off. She could hold off for a second. Ready. Get. I don't really need suit up. I've got everybody I need now, so it's fine. Get rid of that one and get 4 cards. Cool. There's my Sky Cycle for Yondu. I'm pleased with that. Threat. He attacks. Free card. It's not backflip, so I'll defend. Oh, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I get hit for 1. And I get an encounter card. Villain Schemes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to 6. My turn. I could have cancelled that, but I was going to save that for an attack. Anyway, my turn. So that puts that into play. That, and that is going to give me Swinging Web Kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. So, after the villain is defeated, discard cards on the counter deck until the minion is discarded. Place it aside and flip this card. So I'm going to say that it was this guy, Stephen Rogers, and then flip this card. Cool. So he now gets +1 scheme, +1 attack, permanent, attached to the set aside minion. The attached minion loses the minion type, gains the villain type, and steady. So it's got steady as well. If it already has steady, it gains stalwart, but it doesn't, so it's fine. Set its hit point. Oh, I should have gotten 1 retaliate from that kick. Set its hit point dial to its printed value multiplied by 6 per person. So 8 times 6. That's a lot. Wait, if this was a 4-player game, he would have 8 times 6, 12, 18, 24. You'd have 192 hit points. That's insane. I need to fix that. Yeah, that's way too much. I'm going to change the multiplied by amount to 5 and change his health to 7. So 7 5s, 40? 35. Cool. I mean, that's still a lot, but still better than it was. So change that to 7, change that to 5. Cool. So he's a 1. So he's a 2/4 with 35 hit points. No, he's a 3/4. 3/4 with 35 hit points. Guard, toughness, retaliate 2 because he has retaliate 1. And he has an effect. Discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck, taking direct damage equal to the number of boost icons discarded this way. So 1, 2, 3. I should specify that that is first player. So 1, 2, 3 points. Indirect damage. Well, indirect means I can give it to others, right? Might do that. One less of him. Alright, cool. So, I killed him. It's still my turn, technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's still my turn, technically. So, Marine Hull's going to thwart for 2. And die. Mars will attack for 2, knock the tough off, and die. Retaliate 2 will actually kill him. That would be bad. That would be very, very bad. I'm going to flip to Peter and give him the Sky Cycle. And then I'm going to, using Peter's resource, I'm going to ready and get 4 cards. And let's hope that he doesn't scheme out. 1. He schemes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yep, that's it. Boom. It's 11. He's done. So that's number 1 gone. A new leader arises. Oh wait, wasn't I meant to go to stage 2? Advance to stage 2. I stuffed up. So this should be on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Oh, so he's on 8. So he almost won. Not only minion gains guard, each minion in the game that Hydra trait when revealed, search the hand deck for a attachment and reveal it. I'll give him the Hydra handgun so that he has ranged. Alright, okay, so boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Encounter. Okay. Alright. First encounter card is all tied up. Attached to your identity. Attached character cannot ready or change form. Okay. Next one is build schemes. You won. No way for me to stop it. So he schemes for 1, 2, 3. Automatically wins. Okay, so I stuffed up this advanced to stage 2A business. I need to change that to 5. I need to change his hit points down to 7. Everything else, though, I think works. I think it works. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do it again. I'm going to make some changes and do it again. It was interesting getting him off the bat, man. That was fascinating. Reset all this. Well, that was a great opening hand. Usually that scares me. Whenever I get a great opening hand, I end up losing. I get all cocky, I lose. Okay, alright, so we're just remembering that says 5 per person. Okay. Alright, let's do it. And that should say seek. So let's seek, shuffle, and then seek for a minion. Nope. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. What are the odds? There's 40 cards. That's insane. All right. Well, it is what it is. This time I'm gonna play it that way. I'm gonna play it as it lies. Yeah. So he's got 35. This is madness. Oh no, it's by 3. So 7, 14, 21. There you go, 21. That's not too bad. Oh, I hate how it does that. I don't know what I did to make it do that. Each player discards cards until you get a minion and put into play. There you go, Mr. Fear. Gotta kill him off ASAP. Alright, let's shuffle this and get 6 cards and let's do it. Let's do it. Well, I definitely don't need those straight off the bat. Let's... I think I need May straight away. So let's mulligan those 3. Well, there you go. It's a shame he's in my hand. Actually, I might use him to pay for call for backup so I can then go get him. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright. Yondu's going to pay for call for backup. Spidey's resource is going to pay for the web shooter. And then I'm going to flip to Spidey. The web shooter and strength is going to pay for Ronan. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to put Call back up into play. I'm going to use... This is painful that I'm doing this. I'm going to grab Yondu back. I'm going to use Yondu to pay for Inspired. So between Ronan and Peter, he's dead. Which means I've still got that in my hand for later. That works out better. Ronan gets consequential. Ready. I get 4 cards. Okay. That's interesting. Alright. Threat goes on here. He attacks me. Oh, I've got to do his... He should have toughness. Completely stuffed that up. And I should have had one... Discard the top 2 cards and take consequential damage. So nothing and 1. So start off with 1. Okay, he attacks me. This is his card. I get a free card from my Spider Sense. It's not backflip, so therefore I will defend. He's hitting for 3. There's nothing. So defended. We get an encounter card. Hydra Bomber. When revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. We'll be doing this threat. Okay. My turn. Genius is going to Maria. She gives me a card. Maria's going to thwart for 2. Oh no, she's not. This guy's still alive. Ronan's going to kill this guy so that Maria can then thwart for 2. Web shooter is going to pay for first aid to heal Ronan. Call for backup is going to put reinforced suit on Ronan. That'll do for now. Keep those 2 cards, get 3 more. Cool. 1, he attacks, get a free card. It's not backflip, so I'll defend. He hits me for 3 plus 1. So that means I take damage. I don't know what just happened there. Get an encounter card, and it is Legions of Hydra. How apt. It's the same picture. That's hilarious. Oh, jeez. 1, 2, 3. When revealed, if Metal Hydra is not in play, search the encounter deck and discard by 4 Metal Hydra and put it into play engaged with you. Okay. Come on, Madam Hydra. There she is. Then shuffle the encounter deck. Okay. Place 2 additional threat here for each Hydra enemy in play. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 7. Jeez. She's an elite, so therefore she doesn't get patrol. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay, alright, well, here she is. So, she cannot take damage while Legions of Hydra is in play, which is worth 7. Okay, so I'm going to thwart for 2. She dies. Web shooter. And Sky Cycle will make the call and bring her back. Get a free card. She thwarts for 2. He's non-elite, meaning gains patrol. That's important because she is an elite. Okay, so it's consequential. There's 3 left. He'll thwart for 3. That's gone. Which means she's now vulnerable. So I'll kill her. Energy will give me Black Cat. Discards the top 2 cards, and if they're a mental, I get to keep them. They're both mental, so I keep them both. Thank you, Black Cat. You're awesome. Endurance, Spider Tracer, and Swinging Web Kick kills her. Black Cat will knock off this dude's tough. Oh no, he's got Retaliate. So nope. That's a Negatore. I think I'll just stick with that. Ready. Get 3 cards. Beloved Backflip. 1 goes on here. He attacks me. Get a free card. It's Power Gloves, but that's right. I've got Backflip. I'm going to take it, whatever it is, because I'm just going to Backflip out of the way. There you go. It's 4. Counter card. Tombstone. After Tombstone attacks and damages you, discard a mental or fist resource from your hand if able. Okay. Let's see. 9 hit points. 9. 9. And he has patrol. Because he's a non-elite. So therefore he has patrol. Alright, well then that means I need to kill him. So I'm going to do suit up, make the call, and Power Gloves. To do Swinging Web Kick. To do 8, and then Black Cat will hit him for 1. To do 9. He's dead. Maria will thwart for 1. 2. Maria will thwart for 2 and die. Peter will knock off the tough and take the point of damage. Ronan will hit for 2, 3, 4. Take the damage from Retaliate and Consequential. He's still alive with a reinforced suit. Peter will then flip. Ready. Get 5 cards. Cool. 1. Skiing for 1, 2, 3. And encounter card. It is Explosion. When revealed, if Bomb Scare is in play, assign X damage among heroes and allies where X is the amount of threat on Bomb Scare. If Bomb Scare is not in play, this card gains Surge. Okay. Surge it is. Controller. What a Crossfire's crew. Forced Interrupt. When controllers attack would deal any amount of damage to a character, increase that amount by that character's attack. Wow. Nasty. And he's a 5er. Alright. Peter's resource will put back web shooters. No. Peter's resource and Miles will give me Ingenuity. Then Ingenuity will give me web shooters. Cool. Alright, so that's all Peter can do. He's going to flip. And Webbed Up will give Inspired to Black Cat. So 2, 3, 4. And then 2. Dead. And Peter will thwart for 1. Ready. Get 4 cards. Dio. Morgan Jurgen. Good morning to you too as well, sir. Hope you're well. Okay, threat. He attacks. Get a free card. It's webbed up. I'm just going to take the hit because I've got pack flip. Oof. 6 points. Jeez. Get an encounter card. And it is another bad guy. This it's just full of bad guys. Corrupt. When revealed, exhaust each ally you control. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each ally exhausted this way. Oof. Savage. That's really, really mean. That's just like really mean. So now I can't kill him. Jeez. You should have 1 consequential. Well, now I'm just going to bring out Ironheart and get a free card. Australia popping up in my newsfeed a lot for past 24 hours. That's interesting. Why is that? The stream is rather low on volume today. Really? Testing, 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 testing. You're right, it is. Why is that? What's going on? Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I don't know. I can't explain it. Hello? Hello? Not sure what the deal is there. Maybe my mic's starting to die. I wouldn't be shocked. Would not be shocked at all. Anyway, so this guy's still around. I need to kill him off. So I guess Honorary Avenger webbed up. I'm gonna web kick this guy to death. Seems like a waste. No, you know what? I'm going to keep him alive. Bugger him. I'm just going to web kick straight to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take the one, retaliate. And then Peter and Ironheart will hit this guy. The news are in regards to the ban on social networks for people under 16, unless I got some part of the story wrong. No, you got the story right. The Australian government tried to create a law that would ban certain social networks for under 16s and require all Australian citizens to have to provide photo ID, proof of age, to use those systems. Thankfully, that ridiculous law did not pass Parliament, so it did not get put into action because it got vetoed by the opposing political team, political faction. So that did not happen, which is good. Ready. Get 4 cards. It's the last 4 cards, so that means I deck out. And we get an encounter card. Villain's turn. 8. He attacks. I get a free card. Honorary Avenger, so that's not what I wanted. Oh, so that means Ironheart's going to defend for me. Hits me for 3. She dies. This guy hits me for 2. I'll take it. Get another encounter card. We've got 2 encounter cards. The first one is False Alarm. When revealed, you are confused. If you're already confused, this card gains Surge. I am not confused, so I will become confused. Then the next one is Hydra Missile Launcher. Comes in with 1 counter. Attached to the villain, uses 1 missile counter. After attached enemy attacks, you remove 1 missile counter from his card and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take 2 plus X direct indirect damage, where X is equal to the number of boost icons on the discarded card. Cool. My turn. Black Cat's going to kill this guy, so we can get rid of Patrol. Oh, wait, before he dies, Ingenuity puts Spider Tracer on him. So he dies, and we get rid of 3 threat. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now, Honorary Avenger is going to go on Black Cat, and then Reinforced Suit is going to pay for Power Gloves, and Power Leadership is going to pay for Sidearm. Yep. Then Ryan's going to thwart for 1, 2, 3. And die. And Spidey's going to get rid of his confuse by doing a thwart. Ready, get 5 cards. I mean, something needs to be done about the toxic fake news propaganda being spread on the social networks, but I am not entirely sure the young ones are the ones that are mostly in trouble. It's not really about, for kids under 16, it wasn't really the focus being the fake news, false news. It was mainly bullying, but there was a little bit of the false news as well. Also, government should take advantage of the situation and sue the hell out of the corpse. Well, that's pretty hard. So the idea was that if the companies allowed under 16s to join and use the systems, they were then going to be fined by the Australian government. It means really nothing. I mean, these corporations can afford these things and they can't really be enforced that well anyway. But it really wouldn't have accomplished much. And as for governments taking advantage of the situation and suing the corporations, how are you going to prove that the information is false information? I mean, what exactly is false information? What is misinformation? What you say is true could be different to what somebody else says is true, right? I mean, you need to be able to prove that in a court of law to what actually is true, and in a lot of situations that's kind of hard. It's pretty difficult to do. And is it really worth it? Is it really worth the time and effort and cost? What are you going to get out of it? In the end, it doesn't really accomplish anything. Really, it should be, instead of doing stuff like that, what they really should do is educate the populace. I think Brazil was somewhat successful in beating Musk X into somewhat obedience. Yes and no. Yes and no. They had a modicum of success, but X is still available. I mean, Musk eventually won at the end of the day, right? Because X is now available in Brazil again. So, I mean, back to what I was saying before, it really comes down to education. Banning access to these things is not the answer. Because all that does is just makes, especially for under 16s, because all that makes it is them to want it more. As soon as you say no, you can't have that. That's the most important thing in the world to them. They must have it because you said no to it. So it's really what it should be is for the Australian part of it, at least. I mean, the two things was a little bit of misinformation, but it was mainly bullying, and really it just comes down to education on what bullying is, why bullying exists, and what you can do to protect yourself with it. I mean, bullying has existed since the dawn of time. I mean, the very first man bullied the second man. I mean, Cain killed Abel, right? I mean, it's right from the very beginning. Cain was the very first bully. So really what we should be doing is educating the kids against bullying type stuff, and human and adults as well, because adults are just as bad. And also learning to educate yourself about information. Be careful about where the information comes from and what is the agenda behind that information. I mean, at the end of the day, you can believe whatever you want, but it's up to you to decide what to believe and then what you do with that belief. What do you do with that information once you've got it? You believe it, so now what does that mean? That sort of stuff. censorship is not the answer. It never works. It never has worked. Anyway, back to Marvel Champions. What just happened? I just got a new hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I just got a new hand. Okay, cool. So it's the villain's turn. Threat. He comes in for an attack. Now, after attached enemy attacks you, so he's coming into the attack, and it's an interrupt. So so this happens first before this business. So does that mean I get my card? Interrupt. When the villain initiates an attack against you, I draw a card. So I still get my card first. Cool. Now I've got a backflip. I can't... So this is not an attack. This is an indirect attack. Alright, so I can't do anything about this damage here that's about to happen. So after attached enemy attacks you, remove 1 missile counter from here. Discard the top 2 cards. Oh, discard the top card. So it's just this one. So I'll get rid of this one. Discard the top card, then counter attack. Take 2 plus X indirect damage, X the number of boost icons. So it's 3. So I take 5 damage, and then we get rid of this. Cool. So I'm taking 5 indirect damage, which means that I would be dead. So she has to take 2 so that I can take 2. 3. I agree that education is the best way, but fighting back is also important. Yeah, bullying is no joke in the digital age. It's very different from times when we were raised up. Yeah. Yeah. I am be swayed more on the extreme side, but given the rise of the far right crypto-Nazis... What's a crypto-Nazi? Across the Europe makes me feel super uncomfortable in my own country, especially living 20 minutes of driving from Ukraine. I don't know what a crypto-Nazi is, but the rise of the far right crypto-Nazi across Europe makes me feel super uncomfortable in my own country, especially living 20 minutes driving from Ukraine. Well, that definitely sucks. Crypto-Nazis, Nazis, but not openly. Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, 20 minutes from Ukraine is crappy. I'm not going to lie. I mean, that's why I always ask that. I hope you're doing well and that you're okay, because I mean, I know where you are. So, yeah, that's not good, and it's not good, buddy. And I hope for nothing but your safety. Yeah. And you're right. I mean, the far right is a problem for sure. I mean, the far right is definitely a problem. Nazis do suck. There's no doubt about that. Alright, so the missile hit. So he still hasn't actually attacked properly yet. So I've already gotten my free card. But that's alright. So I'm going to just backflip whatever this actual attack is, which is 3 plus nothing. So, boom. So I'm still alive. Technically, I get an encounter card. This better not be an attack. It's crossfire. He comes in with quick strike. Oh my god. I'll have to defend it. Oh, I can still defend it, thank god. Well, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. When Crossfire attacks, he attacks the friendly character with the fewest remaining hit points. The attack gains overkill and ranged. Oh well, it's technically both of us. So anyway, I defend, so that's fine. My turn. Well, he can't live. I can't let him live. He has to die. So, yeah. So he's dead. Do I have a web thing? No. So 2, so 1, 2, 3, and then power gloves, 4, he's dead. This is not looking good for the old Speedster. Ingenuity will give me some web shooters. And then, yeah, I essentially have to kill him, but I can't. I can't kill him. One, two. I just stop him attacking me. So I'll webbed up. Since I can't actually kill him. So I'll webbed up instead. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I better just pray that I don't get any indirect damage. I can't flip down. So I'm in a lot of trouble because I can't flip down. Because if I flip down, he'll win. This is bad. And I can't, I mean, if you're wondering why I didn't Swenny web kick him, it's because he would have retaliated for one and I would have been dead. So, I can't flip down. This is my hand. Let's get 3 cards and see what happens. Another Swenny web kick. Call for backup to get another minion out. Threat. He goes to attack me. Nothing happens and he becomes stunned. Counter card. Hunt down the traitors. When revealed, the villain attacks you even if alter ego. No. No, no, no. Ingenuity. Enhanced spider stance. See you later. Goodbye. I mean, it would have gotten rid of the stun. He wouldn't have attacked me, but still, I can't afford that to happen. So. Okay, so. Yeah. I'm going to use the last web shooter to call for backup. Black Cat will hit him for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. She doesn't get retaliated because she has ranged. And then Power Gloves activates, which is non-attack, and so therefore doesn't trigger retaliate. Puts him down to 5. Peter will thwart for 1. And I'm safe for 1 more turn, so skip back with what I've got ready. Get 2 cards. Okay. Okie dokie. If I can survive this. Threat. He activates, but he stuns, and nothing happens. And we get a credit card. An account card. I said credit card. What an idiot. Caught in the crossfire. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a crossfire's crew minion is discarded. Reveal that minion. Take indirect damage equal to the number of crossfire's crew minions in play. Oh no! No! Oh no! That means Black Cat's dead. Because I'm not taking the damage. Oh, that is just crappy, man. Discard cards. I don't think there's any more left. We're gonna deck out. Which means that I don't get the damage. Okay, so we do deck out. Okay, so that's good. So no indirect damage. Black Cat's not dead, but we do get an acceleration token. Oh, that could have been far worse. That could have been far worse. Alright. My turn. Now I'm going to kick the crap out of him. Ingenuity is going to pay for Sky Cycle. And he's dead. Black Cat's going to hit him for 1, 2, 3. Power Gloves goes off for 1. She readies. And she hits him again. Dies. Cop that. Cop that, Steven Rogers. You suck. Okay, so after the villain is defeated, discard cards in card deck until a minion is discarded. Place it aside and flip this card. Cool. Mr. Fear is going to be my next one. Mr. Fear's the new leader of Hydra. Attach this to the set aside minion. The attached minion loses the minion type, gains the villain type. So he's now a minion. And steady. So its hit point dials printed value multiplied by. So remember that says 5, not 6. So it's 5 5s at 25. Advance the main scheme to 2A. Get rid of that. 2A. When revealed, deal each player a face down encounter card and give each enemy in play a tough status card. So I get an encounter card. And this guy gets a tough. He's a really nasty villain. As an additional cost for the engaged player to ready a hero ally they control, that player must spend a mental resource. That is really tough. Wow. That's just brutal. So it starts on 2. That's unbelievably brutal. When revealed, search the encounter deck for an attachment and reveal it. Okay, so I'm going to give him the gun. I'm obviously not giving him the sword. By the way, did you have a chance to check out the cooperative deck builder Ends Destiny Avatar? No, I have zero interest in Avatar. Also, eyeing anything special for Cyber Monday. If that Star Trek card game is out, yeah, maybe. I'm also checking out. There's a new Star Trek game called Into the Unknown, which quite frankly looks terrible. Just looks awful, but the pieces, the miniatures in them look amazing. So I'm really torn. The game looks terrible, but the miniatures look absolutely brilliant. Like they're Eagle Moss quality, level of quality. It's just amazing, which probably explains why the game's like $200. So if I get that cheap, then yeah, I'll buy that. Probably never play the game, but the miniatures alone will be worth it. Yeah. How about yourself? Are you looking out for anything? Alright, so he triggers tough, he's got all that. His effect is just nasty. Oh man. Searching her deck for an attachment. I gave him the gun, which means he's got ranged. That's one attacker ranged. Cool. So it's still technically my turn. So now that he's up and at him, I'm going to use Power Gloves. No. I'm going to hit him with Spidey to knock off the tough. And then I'm going to use Power Gloves, Spider Tracer, and Web Shooter to Swinging Web Kick for 8. Because really I've got to kill him as quickly as possible. Not a fan of Avatar the Airbender. Come on, it's a modern cult classic. The OG animated show. Out of all of them, the OG animated show is the best. I will accept that. But yeah, not really a fan of the IP, to be honest. I don't hate it. I'm totally fine with it. It's not like I'm on my ban list or something. I don't go out of my way to watch it, and I wouldn't go out of my way to play a game based on it. I will probably get some print and play solo from Button Shy. Okay, cool. So I hit him for 8, knocked him down straight up. I mean, I respect it for what it is, but I don't watch it. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, then I'm gonna flip. I need to heal, man. I need to heal. So ready, get 5 cards. Otherwise, I'm in a lot of trouble. All right, threat up by 2 because of the acceleration token. He schemes for 1, 2, 3. I have one encounter card from before, so now I've got 2. So the first one is explosion. Gain surge because bomb scare is not in play. It surges into Hydra Elite. 1, 2, 3, and hinder 1. Each Hydra minion gains quick strike on the elite trait. Cool. Next one is all tied up. Attach the identity card. Attached character cannot ready or change form. Wait. Talking about readying. Oh, I'm no longer the engaged player. Ah, so actually that doesn't mean anything because I'm not engaged. Thank God. Thank God. That would have been insane. I mean, is the villain considered engaged with you, like in Lord of the Rings? I don't think it is. Oh, thank God for that. All right. Anyway, attached character cannot read or change form. Spend mental fist resources. Discard this card. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, straight away, I'm going to mental fist to get rid of this card. The resource that Peter generates is going to give me Aunt May, who's going to heal me for 4. Peter's going to heal for 3. Back up to 8. Enhanced Spider Sense and Webbed Up is going to give me Maria. Gives me a card. Maria's going to thwart for 2. Peter's going to flip back to Spidey. Black Cat's going to hit for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then Power Gloves will hit for 1. I'll then Sky Cycle Black Cat back up and then hit for 3 again. And then Power Gloves will activate. Oh no, is that once per turn? Oh, after they attack or thwart, do 1 damage. Yep. Boom. Down to 9. Okay. Ready, get... I just need to do 9 points of damage. So I think I'm good. So I don't think I need to make the call. I'm going to get 3 cards. Sweet. Ah, I think that's victory. 1, 2. As long as he doesn't scheme, I'm all good. Don't scheme. Yeah, looks pretty grim with the health being stuck at 1. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Alright, he initiates an attack. I get a free card. It doesn't matter because I've got a backflip anyway, so I'm going to just backflip it. He does 1, 2, 3. Gonna backflip it. Get 2 encounter cards. Because there's a hazard icon in play. The first icon hazard card is, when revealed, you are confused. I'll take that. I'm fine with that. Number 2 is the Corruptor. When revealed, exhaust each ally you control. Oh, come on. Place 1 threat on the main screen for each ally exhausted this way. Oh my god. One off. One off from losing. Come on, Corruptor. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. Alright. Well, I can still win. Each non-elite minion gains guard. Each minion and the villain gain the Hydra trait. But this contradicts that, because it says each Hydra minion gains quick strike. Oh, he hit me for 2. That's fine. I'll take that. Quick strike and the elite trait. So now that he's an elite, it means he doesn't have guard. So it's pretty harsh, but it also counteracts that. So that's fine with me. If he doesn't have guard, that's fine. I can still win. Ingenuity. Make the call. Suit up. Sweaty whip kick. Hits him for 8. Excuse me. Peter hits him for 2. That's victory. Thank you very much. He's dead. Alright, so there's a couple of changes I need to make. That's fine. I'll make that while I'm offline. I've got a dash 20 minutes overtime from what I was meant to be playing. Bless. Thank you. Jeez. Unbelievable. I don't handle this weather very well. Hideo, thank you very much for jumping on and for the very interesting chat. Thank you very much for that. It was great. It's good to talk non-Marvel Champion stuff for a change. Pretty handy. And anybody else, thank you very much for watching. I'll make some quick changes for here, but I think it's pretty good for just a quick mucking around type scenario. I think it works pretty well. I'm happy with that. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Sorry about the low volume. I don't know what that's about. Maybe the cord's loose or something. I don't know. But either way, like and subscribe, leave a comment. Love it when you want to hear from you. And most importantly, of course, look after yourself. Hideo, look after yourself. Stay safe. Everybody else, please tell the people that you love them as much as you can. Ciao. Bye.